Hi, this time I would like to show you PCB boards that I have prepared for prototyping. Basically, there are loads of different situations that you are using different PICs. Using a PICKIT, you can reprogram different PICs. Dependent on it will be 18f6550 or different ones, but it's always the same problem: what kind of devices connect, and if I will not make any mistakes. There are mistakes when you're preparing the PCB boards, so to avoid them I would recommend you to prepare your standard PCB boards that you can reconnect with different PICs, and it will reduce your time and effort to prepare a circuit that you would like to use. Basically, for example, I have here blank PCB board. I am showing you as example that you can place on these kind of PCB boards these kind of elements. So it will allows you. I have some diodes that they are showing you some kind of status, also some kind of places on the PCB boards that you can, for example, I have oscillator here. It is about 40 megahertz. I can, for example, replace with 20 megahertz, and I can, without having to use soldering iron, I can put into the I can connect without having to to use soldering iron to put elements on the PCB board. For example, here are different connections, different PCB boards. This one I'm using to connect RS232 to PICKIT. For example, you can see here, this is max 232. You're plugging in this one to computer, and here you have two cables, plus you have to connect here minus and positive and negative 5 volts, and this cable to PICKIT. As I remember, it was 43 and 40, so it was probably over here. So without reconnecting and connecting, you can manually, using hand, connect. You are similarly connecting like on the prototyping board, but you have your circuits ready and you can reconnect. For example, here is PIC 18f6585 and you connect different PICs to this circuit, and it will also be working for you without having to create a couple of times the same PCB boards, only to connect these kind of cables. I have prepared them on my own. For example, I have cut these kind of cables into smaller pieces, like these ones. Now this one's a little bit longer, to be honest. One moment. This one, and I have extracted these. Do you see these small jacks? I have extracted from these ones from inside. I have connected with the cables, and easy you can plug it into one of the. One moment, I will connect, for example, to 8. One moment. Okay, the red one, and the red one is here. So one moment. And for example, if you would like to check, I don't know, some kind of element on the PCB board, I will connect to one of them, and you can see it's connected. It's connected. It will not get out that easy. For example, if you have other PICs and you're using also PICKIT, I have prepared, for example, some kind of jack here, and you can plug it in here, and automatically you can reprogram this device, straight away connect to RS232, and there will be no problem with this. So my suggestion, prepare your PCB boards, and you can reconnect using similar way like this. I would recommend basically to use these connections, these ones. There are 2 rows, for example, but here is one to connect single elements, because at the beginning of working with PICs I was using these ones, but sometimes there are different PICs, and it was much easier to working with these, these sockets, and I suggest you to use similar boards. If you have some kind of situations that you're afraid that you will connect positive instead of negative, or something like that, I would recommend to use the white ones. But for prototyping and make experiments, my suggestion is to use these ones. So it is one by one. You can connect, and you can connect wires and oscillators and other capacitor or other elements on the boards. So I recommend this. There are also other examples that you can connect, LCDs, keypads, that I was using. So I recommend only these ones in some kind of certain situations, that for example in PICs you want to have the same order, that 5 pins have to be connected exactly in the same way. But if you are using different microchip, it will be easier for you to connect to these ones. This is small, but you can use bigger one, and you can have different ones, different elements, dependent what you want to do. So thank you very much. In this video I will try to explain you later in the next video best practices and other tips that you can use when you will be programming microcontrollers. Thank you very much. Thanks.